Here's the culprit count for this book. Here's the culprit count for all the books. And here's the end of book culprit count.
Argofont Book Review. Argofont Book Review.
Case 1. Everyone is scared of something on Friday the 13th. Green is scared of heights. Scarlet is scared of spiders. A man is afraid of washing. The maid is scared of cats. A woman is scared of snakes. Scared of snakes is frightened by scared of cats. A forgetful man remembers he's scared of the dark. Humorously, he protects himself with the candlestick. Scared of spiders is scared by a man who's hit by the culprit. Who is it? Colonel Mustard. We eliminate scared of snakes, cats, spiders, and the dark. That leaves Green and Mustard as the culprit and the one who scared Scarlet with a spider. And this is a trick puzzle. Mustard wasn't there when Scarlet revealed her fear, therefore Green is the one who scared her. I don't know why I still think of that as a trick puzzle solution, when this must be the 6th time the series has used the solution of someone wasn't around when a clue was said out loud. Case 2, this is a math puzzle where the guests collect mice. The guests constantly rob each other, so you have to keep a running total to learn Mustard gets the most. Case 3, Mr. Body is being visited by aliens tonight. The guests hide weapons in different areas. They all change locations and attack each other. Just like the first case, you don't need to keep track of the weapons. That's just extra information thrown in to throw you off. The culprit is the one whose weapon was buried under the willow tree, and according to the list of clues, that's Plum. Case 4. The guests line up. Green and Peacock are in the first 2 spots. Green is behind Peacock. Plum is before Scarlet, who's before White. Last is a guest who hasn't been mentioned yet. Then, Plum swaps with number 6, White swaps with Scarlet, and Peacock is sent to the back of the line. 5 has the revolver, 4 has the wrench, and 3 has the lead pipe. Green strangles Peacock, but she cuts his weapon. Peacock defeats Lead Pipe and the forgetful number 5. The last 2 guests exchange weapons, and the culprit is not Wrench. Who is it? Miss Scarlet. They are originally like this. After switches, they are this, meaning Plum is revolver, Scarlet is wrench, and White is lead pipe. Peacock cut Green's strangling weapon, so Peacock is knife, and Green is rope, leaving Mustard with candlestick as the only remaining weapon. When you eliminate Peacock and the 3 people who attacked her, you're left with Scarlet and Mustard. They changed weapons, so Scarlet is the one without the wrench. Case 5. Professor Plum gives everyone a truth serum, causing them to drop hints about their weapons. For example, Knife uses the words sharp, edge, and slice, while Rope says she's fit to be tied. A man has the lead pipe, a woman has the knife, a man has the rope, and a woman has the revolver. Pipe is attacked by Forgetful Candlestick. Knife is the manners lover, who's attacked by the duel-loving Rope, who's attacked by the red-loving Revolver, who's attacked by the culprit. Who is it? White. We eliminate Plum, Peacock, Mustard, and Scarlet based on their personality traits, leaving White and Green as the male and the culprit. Case 6. Everyone does a taste test of their favorite sodas. They refer to the sodas by name, color, and flavor. You have to keep track of them all to see that Professor Plum is the only one who guesses all 6 sodas in the correct order. Case 7. This is an alphabet puzzle. A man with 5 letters in his name has a 5-letter weapon in a room with 10 letters. Room? It's a puzzle where you have to keep track of the rooms? He's attacked by the 5-letter woman with a 2-word weapon who's attacked by shortest name and longest weapon. The woman whose name is next to last alphabetically is attacked by 2 people with the same number of letters as her who have the last place alphabetical weapon and the 8-letter weapon. A woman from earlier steals a necklace in a room with the same number of letters as her name. Who is it? Mrs. White. You do have to keep track of the rooms. The study is the last room left. It has 5 letters in the name, so the female culprit with the same number of letters as the room is White. Case 8. There is a series of clues to identify a particular room. It's one of 7 rooms which were redecorated, one of 5 rooms with pictures, one of 4 rooms with rugs, and one of 5 rooms with a woodchuck sculpture. Yes, Mr. Body has 5 woodchuck sculptures. The only room on all 4 lists is the billiards room. As an additional puzzle, only Green, Plum, Peacock, and White were there that year. All of them refused to visit 4 particular rooms. Who's the female who visited the right room? Mrs. Peacock. Case 9. The guests dye their hair different colors. The colors change 4 times. You have to keep track of every single change. The challenge is to figure out the final hair colors. Case 10. Mr. Body has a fish made of solid gold. Green has the knife, Mustard has the wrench, Scarlet has the rope, Plum has the revolver. Mustard and Green swap weapons, Peacock swaps with Plum, Scarlet and White swap weapons. The fish is protected by a password, so they decide to get help from a genie in a crystal ball. The genie is more harmful than helpful. It attacks Scarlet, Mustard, Wrench, and Revolver. The guest, who is not the forgetful one, kills Mr. Body. Who is it? Mrs. White. After the swaps, Wrench and Revolver are Green and Peacock, meaning the genie attacked everyone but White and Plum. White's the one who's not forgetful. I should point out the clue is not Plum is forgetful, it's Plum can't solve anagrams. The end. Post-book follow-up. This book is a return to form after last book's departure. Last book, most of the puzzles were like Case 9, where you have to keep track of 24 changes. That's too many for me. Case 6 was similar, where you have 18 things to keep track of, not counting the 30 different guesses that the guests make. Those cases reminded me of last book. All the other cases felt like typical entries in the series. You could put them in any other book and they wouldn't feel out of place. So, I'd say it's a typical book in the series, which is fine. I like the series. A typical entry is just fine by me. I give clue number 17, The Clue in the Crystal Ball, a thumbs up.